Ever wondered how crucial social engineering is in the world of pen testing? Well, buckle up, because we're diving deep into this fascinating subject. Social engineering is a concept that often gets overlooked, but it's a vital part of pen testing. In fact, it's the human element of cybersecurity. It involves manipulating people into revealing confidential information or performing actions that compromise security. It's often said that humans are the weakest link in the security chain, and social engineering exploits this weakness. Now, why is this important in pen testing? Pen testing or penetration testing is all about finding vulnerabilities in a system before the bad guys do. And when it comes to vulnerabilities, they're not always about faulty code or unpatched software. Sometimes they're about people. After all, what's the use of a state-of-the-art firewall if an employee can be tricked into revealing their login credentials? Social engineering comes in many forms. There's phishing, where an attacker pretends to be a trusted entity to trick someone into revealing sensitive data. There's pretexting, where an attacker creates a fabricated scenario to manipulate someone into performing an action or revealing information. Baiting involves luring a victim with a promise of an item or good, often digitally, like a music or movie download. And there's tailgating, where an unauthorized person follows an authorized person into a restricted area. Each of these techniques is a tool in the arsenal of a social engineer, and as such, they're all things that a pen tester needs to understand and look out for. By simulating these techniques, a pen tester can identify vulnerabilities and potential avenues of attack that might otherwise go unnoticed. Remember, cybersecurity is not just about technology. It's also about people and the interactions they have with technology, and that's where social engineering comes in. Understanding social engineering and its techniques can significantly improve the overall security posture. Now that we grasp the importance of social engineering, what are the top tools used in pen testing? Let's dive right in. First up is the Social Engineer Toolkit, or SET for short. This open-source Python-driven tool is designed for quick and effective penetration testing. It focuses on multiple attack vectors, including spear phishing emails, malicious websites, and infected USB drives. SET is a favorite among pen testers, as it simplifies complex tasks and automates the process of exploiting weaknesses in your target's human element. Next on our list is GoPhish. This powerful open-source phishing framework allows you to make and track phishing campaigns with ease. It provides a straightforward and clean user interface, making it a breeze to use. Not only can you create convincing phishing emails, but you can also track the success of your campaign. GoPhish collects data like who opened the email, who clicked on the link, and who submitted data. Moving on, we have Beef, the browser exploitation framework. Beef hooks into web browsers and uses them as beachheads for launching directed command modules. It's incredibly effective at assessing the security posture of a browser, letting you see what a potential attacker can do. Beef can exploit browser vulnerabilities, hook victims to the Beef server, and control the victim's browser, providing a detailed picture of your network's vulnerabilities. Kingfisher is another tool that deserves a mention. This tool is used for creating and managing phishing campaigns. It supports sending emails and serving web pages over HTTPS for a more authentic feel. Kingfisher can track campaign metrics for you, including visits, credentials entered, and session time. It can also integrate with third-party applications for even more functionality. Finally, we have Spies, a cybersecurity search engine. Spies collects data from the entire web, providing detailed information about any target. It can find out a target's IP addresses, subdomains, domain history, and even exposed databases. This extensive data collection makes Spies an invaluable tool for gathering information and planning your pen testing strategy. Each of these tools has its strengths and unique features. The Social Engineer Toolkit is great for automating and simplifying complex tasks. GoPhish excels at creating and tracking phishing campaigns. Beef provides a detailed look at your browser's security posture. Kingfisher is perfect for managing phishing campaigns with added authenticity, and Spies is a powerhouse for gathering information from the web. Remember, the purpose of these tools is not to exploit others, but to identify vulnerabilities and strengthen security. The goal is to understand the weaknesses in your systems, your processes, and your people so you can take steps to mitigate these risks. These tools, when used correctly, can be a game changer in pen testing. Now that we've explored social engineering and pen testing and its top tools, let's wrap up what we've learned. We started off by understanding the concept of social engineering in the realm of pen testing. We discovered that it involves manipulating individuals into divulging confidential information, thereby exploiting human vulnerabilities rather than technological ones. It's a powerful technique that hackers often use to gain unauthorized access to systems and data. In our journey, we learned that social engineering isn't just about trickery or deception. It's about understanding human behavior and psychology. It's about knowing how to induce trust, create urgency, or instill fear to manipulate people into revealing sensitive information or performing actions that compromise security. We also dived into the top tools used in social engineering for pen testing. We saw how tools like the Social Engineer Toolkit, or SET, can be used to craft and send phishing emails, create fake websites, and even clone existing ones. We explored GoPhish, another robust tool that enables us to launch targeted phishing campaigns and analyze their effectiveness. And we touched on tools like Beef and Kingfisher, which offer unique capabilities in exploiting web browsers and simulating real-world phishing attacks, respectively. It's important to remember that these tools aren't just for malicious hackers. They're also vital for ethical hackers and security professionals who perform pen testing to identify and fix security vulnerabilities. The better we understand these tools and techniques, the more effectively we can protect our systems and data. But let's not forget, social engineering in pen testing isn't just about the tools. It's also about awareness and education. It's about training ourselves and our teams to recognize and respond appropriately to social engineering attempts. It's about building a culture of cybersecurity that goes beyond technology to include the human element. Remember, the better we understand these tools and techniques, the more prepared we are to enhance our cybersecurity defenses. Until next time, stay safe in the cyberspace.